Yo, what's up guys, S50 here. In this video we're checking out Devil's Work 2 by Joyner Lucas. What is up guys, hope you guys are having an amazing day. This is an exciting reaction for me because this is my first time checking out Joyner Lucas on my reaction channel. If you guys are new to the channel, to give you guys a little bit of insight of what I'm all about, I am a metalhead who mainly reacts to metal music on this channel. I've checked out a few rap things on the channel, but it's mainly rock and metal. Also, full disclosure, I have listened to a bunch of Joyner Lucas. I used to listen to a lot of rap. I am primarily a metalhead nowadays, hard rock, metal. I used to be a really big fan of rap. My favorite rappers were NF, Joyner Lucas, Hopsin, Eminem, just rappers like that. And Joyner Lucas was one of my favorites, and Devil's Work, the original, is one of my favorite rap songs of all time. So now this is not my first time checking out Joyner Lucas at all. I've heard all of his songs. I haven't heard any of his new songs in the past maybe 2 years. I don't know if he's been coming out with a lot of music. I kind of just fell off of rap just altogether and just have only been listening to metal and rock for the past couple years. But yeah, I saw on my recommended page that Devil's Work 2 came out, and I was like, oh shit. And we have been trying to check out a little bit of different genres on the channel. We've been checking out some NF on the channel, some of his new songs. I've tried to check out some poppy stuff on the channel as well, and I want to try and check out more rap. You know, I'm not a very lyrical breakdown reactor like most people that react to rap are, but I do appreciate rap and I do enjoy some of the rappers that I will be reacting to on the channel. So before we get into the reaction, I do have a pretty big announcement. I did today just make my Patreon. If you guys want to go check out my Patreon, you guys can suggest songs for me to react to, and there is a $5 monthly payment for that tier. It's a perfect place for you guys to suggest songs like this for me to react to, because I mainly only react to metal music. But if you guys do like my rap reactions, you guys can go over to my Patreon. Every month you can suggest a song of any genre for me to react to on YouTube, as I do any other video. So if you guys would be interested in something like that, my link to my Patreon is down in the description. But without further ado, this is Devil's Work 2 by Joyner Lucas. Let's get into it. Also, full disclosure, I'm probably not going to catch a lot of the references in this song. If this song is anything like Devil's Work 1, there's going to be a lot of hip-hop culture references. There's a lot of rappers that I don't know about. There were a lot of rappers in Devil's Work 1 that he had referenced. I had no idea who he was talking about, so that might happen a lot in this reaction. Oh, he's got the Hennessy again, just like the first one. Wow, the coloring on the video is so cool.
Guess we gotta try this again. Dear Lord, I know that we've been here before. It's been a long time, I hope that you don't slam the door. I try to walk away, but there's some shit I can't ignore. I could be wrong, but seems like you don't even care no more. Since our last talk, you ain't playing fair no more. And when I pray, it kind of...
Just the first line saying, I guess we gotta do this again. Because the first Devil Work is just him, like, frustratingly talking to God, like asking him like why, basically, like why do you take these good people from us? Why do you take our brothers, our sisters, our cousins from us? I think that's how his lyrics go. I haven't heard that song in so long. But yeah, like the first song is just him like asking why, essentially, and like asking him to like give us answers and like a reasoning for life and our purpose in it and like what is going on, basically. And the first line and the second one is like, I guess we gotta do this again because nothing's changed. We're still losing people. They're still wrong in the world. Everything that he talked about in the first song is still going on years later.
Cause since our last talk, you ain't playing fair no more. And when I pray, it kinda feel like you ain't there no more. I still don't understand why niggas who deserve it dies living, but the ones who ain't deserve it isn't here no more.
I still don't understand why people that deserve this die are still living and the people that don't deserve it aren't living no more. Honestly, this song is a perfect song to kind of describe my relationship with religion. I grew up believing in God and believing in religion. My mom is Catholic and my dad is Baptist, and just my whole life grew up praying and believing in God and everything. And I kind of had like not really an epiphany, but about a year ago, my grandmother passed away from cancer, and kind of just after that, when my whole family was grieving and going through all that, I just kind of had like a bunch of just random thoughts of like, how can someone like that, such a joyful, beautiful soul in the world, like die such a like this, the way like her last few like months, it was just a horrible existence, and how someone so kind and amazing like that can go through that. But then there's like pedophiles and rapists and like murderers out there in the world that literally just get to live out the rest of their lives. It's just, I kind of had thoughts like that like the weeks after my grandma's passing, and I just kind of like thought to myself, like, how can there be a God, you know? So that kind of led to my like downfall in my beliefs, in my faith in religion. I'm still iffy on the subject. I don't really know where I stand at with it at this point, but this song is a very good representation of people like me who do struggle with their beliefs and stuff. Like he said, when I pray, it feels like you're not there no more. Like when I pray, it doesn't feel like there's someone on the other side of the line listening and hearing my prayers. He said it feels like you don't care no more. I don't know. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough thing to think about, because at the end of the day, like, you just gotta have faith if you do have faith. And then, but for the people like me that are just so in between, like on one hand, I believe that there's gotta be a God of some sort, whether it's like the universe or, you know, God, whatever you believe in, or if there's just literally nothing. There's just nothing out there. It's, like I said, it's a tough pill to swallow.
And no, I don't want no one else to die. Instead of trading souls, I got something else in mind. There's a lot of moments that I wish that I could change. I could fix a lot of pain if you help me out this time. Maybe we can undo all the damage, press rewind. Reset the clock and make it so some niggas.
That's awesome. So I remember when the first Devil's Work came out, and there's gonna be a lot of pausing in this, sorry. It's just, this is a big topic, and I really want to give all my opinions on it, and I do pause, so I apologize if you guys do not like pausing. But in the first one, I remember he did get a little bit of flack, and it was a little controversial, because in the song, he was talking about, like, God taking the evil people in the world. Like, he was listing off people that were bad, just bad people, and he was saying, like, take them and give us back the good ones, basically. Essentially, like, saying, kill this person and bring the other one back to life, because that's how it should be. And I remember, like, a lot of people kind of giving him a little bit of flack, saying, like, you should never wish death upon someone. That makes you no better than them and all this stuff. And he got a little bit of, like, hate for that. And now, years later, round 2, he's, like, saying, like, I take that back. We shouldn't trade souls. That is wrong. And he's saying, I got another idea. Let's rewind. Let's go back to before that happened, before those good people died, I think is what he's saying.
Maybe we can undo all the damage, press rewind. Reset the clock and make it so some niggas never die. Or maybe fix all the mistakes of those that's still alive and give them all a second try. Erase that Will Smith slap and turn them.
Oh, okay. That's such a good way to learn from, like, a mistake. Like, I don't necessarily, like, think what he was saying in Devil's Work 1 was wrong. I think it just genuinely makes sense for bad people in the world, that they should be, you know, not good people should be gone while bad people are still living. That's exactly what I was talking about my grandma. It's like he got hate from that, and it's good that he can grow as a person and mature, and on another song it be like I take it back. I don't want people to die, but I got another idea. Let's rewind back time and bring us back the good ones, and the bad people who have made mistakes and that have done wrongs, let's give them a second try. Let's see if the second time around, if they'll do something different and they will be a good person. And it's like a more, like, it's like his morals have been, his morals have been, like, put in place, and, like, he has, you know what I'm saying.
Erase that Will Smith slap and turn them back around. Or wait till they get backstage so they can have it out. Or maybe make it so that Chris chose a different joke, a different topic, something Jada won't be mad about. Matter of fact, let's talk about this shit I'm sad about. When Pop Smoke accidentally leaked that address out. Lord, you know the streets crazy, how you drive the ball when you know niggas keep a target on these rappers now. And give us Kobe Bryant back, we a mess without him. Take back the day he ever stepped inside that helicopter. Make him take the car instead and forget.
I knew Kobe was going to be in this. I just knew it. My favorite part about the first Devil's Work in this one is, like, it's like he's talking over a beat, but he also, like, just adds, like, his amazing rap style, and he's such a good, talented rapper, and he, like, can make all these words work. Like, it's not like he's giving, because, like, a lot of the time when rappers and just artists in general have, like, a main idea for a song, and they're trying to, like, tell this story and, like, have this conversation during the song, they tend to replace words with other words to make like the rhyme and the song flow better. Like, I like the fact that he's able to talk about these things and use, like, the main words. like he's able to keep the rhyme using the word helicopter. Like, I wish he never stepped into that helicopter. And he's like making the flow and the rhyme scheme and everything still work as if it was just a normal song with no subject matter.
Make him take the car instead and forget the chopper. Maybe take a different route or get a different driver. Can't believe you took his daughter and she left behind him. It's kinda hard to see the positive and that's the problem. I know you don't make mistakes, but I was hoping you'll erase that bullshit so his family won't be left without him. And I wish I could fly to Russia on a different mission and make him pay for putting Britney.
The bass, those bass notes in the beat, that truly is sad. Like, we're only 2 minutes in and we still got more than half the song left. I wish I could go to Russia on a different mission, like the whole war between Russia and Ukraine. Wow, this is so good. And I love how like similar it is to the first Devil's Work. Like, the format of the song is still the same. The beat is like similar. It's not too like in your face. It's kind of letting the vocals, the rapper, like talk, do what he's trying to do and tell this story. I don't know, this is just really cool. I know you don't make mistakes, like talking to God. I know you don't make mistakes, but I was hoping you could erase what happened. Like, I know it isn't your fault what happened, but like, I wish you could do something about it because you have that power. No, you're not the cause of it, but you can change it, is essentially what he's trying to say.
And I wish I could fly to Russia on a different mission and make him pay for putting Britney Griner in the prison. Or maybe you could bring her back to February 17th and you could take the CBD so she ain't flying with it. Or maybe change that 9 years and give her 9 minutes. Or better yet, change the laws so they can stop tripping. I know that's a lot.
Okay, I thought this was about like the Russia-Ukraine war, but he's talking about some woman that went to prison in Russia. I have no idea about this. I don't know if that has correlation with the war between Russia and Ukraine. If whatever it is, let me know in the comments because I don't know anything about it.
I know that's a lot to wish and it ain't my business, but until you grant my wish, I ain't gonna stop wishing.
Oh, damn. That's a bar. But until you grant my wish, I ain't gonna stop wishing. Like he said, I know it's not my business. It's not my place to be asking you to do these things, but I'm still gonna keep wishing until you grant that wish, until you do the right thing.
But Lord, listen, this shit irking me. And how you take PMB, that shit absurd to me. So many questions about that shit and it's disturbing me. Like niggas can't eat waffles without.
PNB Rock? Did he die? Wow. I didn't even know about that. When did that happen? I literally didn't know about that. I actually used to listen to PNB Rock a long time ago. I remember there was that one big song with another artist, I forgot, but I love that song.
All these horses in my car got me going fast.
That's like crazy. That just makes you think how big the world is. Like, there's so much going on in your day-to-day life that there's so many things you don't even know about. Like, that's a pretty big thing that you think you would hear about, especially with how many friends that I have that love rap music. You would think that someone would have told me like about that. That just goes to show how like much like hurt and tragedy goes on in the world that most of us are just ignorant to and know nothing about.
So many questions about that shit and it's disturbing me. Like niggas can't eat waffles without security, and niggas can't work hard and go buy some jewelry. That one hurt to see. And by the end of the song, they go try to murder me. And if they do, I hope my fans take it personally. I know you hear me talking, Lord, don't be curving me. Won't you take us back to Kylie Jenner's party? Before them shots hit the floor, before the bullets ricochet and leave it dripping more. We don't know the truth or if we misinformed, but either way, take it back and make Tory hop inside a different car. Broke my heart when DMX died, I hit the call. Feel like that nigga was an angel in a different form. Might have had a drug problem like he did before, but he was fighting demons and I know that that's a different war. You must got a major ego. I ain't trying to disrespect and trying to play the hero, but when you took Takeoff,
I love that he still has. Takeoff died? Wait, is this just like a story? Is this? Wait, hold on. Takeoff died? I had no idea about that. Damn, that is insane. He said that about Takeoff. I was like, oh, this is just like a false reality. This is him that's making like a different reality of people. But no, like, damn, I did not know Takeoff died either. I'm just living under a rock. But what I was gonna say was that I'm glad he still has a similar line than he did in Devil's Work, saying like, I'm not trying to disrespect you. Like, he's still keeping that respect to the higher power, to God. Like saying, I'm not trying to disrespect. I know, like he said in Devil's Work, the first one, I'm not trying to overstep. I'm just trying to meter with you. Like, he's just trying to have a conversation to ask why, and like, just have a conversation, not trying to talk down to God or something like that. It's just, I'm glad that he still has that level of respect. It's something that goes without saying, but he still says it to show that respect.
You must got a major ego. I ain't trying to disrespect it, trying to play the hero. But when you took Takeoff, you took my favorite Migos. Look, I don't know how that makes sense, cause it makes zero. The fucking wrong place, wrong time, that ain't G-though. Took that man right in his prime, that's playing Evo. When Tiny Luster died, I cried and played CeeLo. Cause I can't even watch Friday without saying Devo. You know this shit got me stressed, right?
You took my favorite Migo. Doesn't make sense, it makes zero. You took him in his prime. Like, someone not even halfway through their life, at the top of their career, has so much success and so much life still to live, and you took him in his prime of his life. Not prime of his career, in his prime of his life.
You know this shit got me stressed, right? Staring at the Bible, trying to figure out who's next, like. Why you take the ones who ain't deserve to see what death like? Meanwhile, 6ix9ine free, living his best life. Go back to the day that he took the stand and confessed, right? Tape his mouth shut so he never talked to the fans, like. Make him do his time.
Ooh, this is a little risky. I don't know much about 6ix9ine, but I do remember seeing him on Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive, a long time ago. Man, that's some risky shit to say. And I love the video. I remember that in Devil's Work 1, how Joyner's like literal spit flying out his mouth. Like he's like so like driven and so dedicated to this idea and the message of this song that in the video he's like portraying what he's saying very well in the video, because he's just lip syncing what he's saying on the studio recording, but he's still putting that emotion in the video.
Meanwhile, 6ix9ine free, living his best life. Go back to the day that he took the stand and confessed, right? Tape his mouth shut so he never talked to the fans, like. Make him do his time so his niggas gotta do less, right? Make him learn from Bobby so he can know what respect, like. Lord, forgive me for my language and these bad words, but that Candace Owens bitch get on my last nerve. How you gonna tell me that what we witnessed on TV was a murder when we watch niggas turn his ass into Casper? George died from asphyxiation and that's a factor. Fentanyl or not, he'd have never died in his last words. Well, I cannot breathe, so really she gotta chill. Or maybe they should trade places so she can see how I feel. Little bitch.
That is sad. I didn't even hear everything he said after I realized he was talking about George Floyd, and his last words were, "I can't breathe."
Little bitch got me stressed, God. Probably not prepared for what I'm asking next, God. Bring Ye mama back, cause he a mess, God. And he ain't been the same ever since Donda West died. Yeah, that's the day Kanye West died. First his heart, then his mind, then the rest died. And if your bank account is overkill, your soul could be broken still. Even the rich spirit money can't buy. I pray the heavens watch me. Rest in peace, Biz Marquis, you got peace. Young Dolph, King Von, Drake in your top 3. Black Rob, Troubles, Virgil and Shock G. Pat Stay, K Slay, and Fred the God G. She almost took Lil TJ, but I'm happy he got Lee. Lord, you even took Black Panther, that's not G. And when Sidney Musabala got shot, that shot me. Begging for your guidance on this gap.
Ooh, I don't know who he's talking about, but when he got shot, it shot me. That's a, wow. That's a powerful line. And before he was talking about Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. Wow, I don't know who he was talking about after that, but saying when he got shot, it shot me.
Begging for your guidance on this ghetto earth. Frustrated, trying to understand how heaven works. I'm just hoping you can pull a couple strings and redo a couple things so maybe we can get a second turn. You took juice from us that forever hurts.
I knew it.
Putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work.
Devil's work. Just like the first one. Wow. I love that he ended it just like the first one. You took Juice, not obviously, he didn't say Juice in the first one because Juice was still around. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. And all these people that he's talking about, just rest in peace. That's all I can really say. Alright guys, that was Devil's Work 2 by Joyner Lucas. Everything he was saying, it's like so relatable. Like we've all, most of us, I'd assume, have had like our fights with our beliefs in religion and our faith. That's one of the biggest struggles I have in life, honestly, is just my battle with whether I have beliefs in religion or not. And everything Joyner is saying is like you can just feel like I've had like those exact thoughts in my life before. That was absolutely incredible, guys. Let me know what you thought about this song down in the comments down below. Let me know what other songs you guys want me to check out when it comes to rap music. I want to check out more rap on the channel. Not too much because I want to keep it mainly a metal channel, but I would be happy to check out more rap on the channel. So if you got any songs you guys want me to react to, make sure you comment them down below or go check out the Patreon. You guys can request any song for me to react to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for future Joyner Lucas reactions. I don't know if Joyner Lucas is going to drop any more songs in the future. I don't even remember. Has he even came out with an album since ADHD? I don't even know. But if there's any new Joyner Lucas coming out in the future, we'll be sure to check it out on the channel, so make sure you stick around. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the future.
Hop inside a different car. Broke my heart when DMX died, I hit the call. Feel like that nigga was an angel in a different form. Might have had a drug problem like he did before, but he was fighting demons, and I know that that's a different war. You must got a major ego. I ain't trying to disrespect and trying to play the hero, but when you took Take Off, you took my favorite Migos.